Welcome to the Whiskey Roundtable. We are your hosts,
Big G,
Karen Helen Keller,
Doug Dunbar,
and Zach.
Producer Zach has joined us today.
I had to come check, make sure you kids weren't causing too much trouble while I was gone.
Yeah, a new shirt and a new hairdo. I love it.
I know he's wearing his Whiskey Roundtable.
Yeah.
Let me see your fingernails. You get those done too?
Yeah.
Oh, those
French
are perfect.
tips.
Those are perfect.
I did get mine done.
Perfect.
I'm bumping microphones over here.
I did a little blip back to the countdown for a quick second, but I caught it really fast. So hopefully, because we're early today, because I just couldn't wait after being away for 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks. I mean, it feels like a long time. And and plus our computers for some reason are at different
mine
times.
is like I don't know how many minutes ahead. So it's 3 minutes ahead for some reason. So we're just gonna
we're
stall
kind of stalling a little bit just to let everybody catch up. But
yeah.
So
we had a lot of excitement on our time away.
You did. Okay.
Got to spend time with some family I haven't seen in a while.
That was fun.
My cousin was in from Colorado, Billy. It was great to see him.
Yeah. Sorry I hurt you, Bill.
Is he the rock and roll guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
He's
Eastwood.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
he was part of East Wind here in Cleveland, and he moved to right outside of Denver, Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
He has a band called Blinker Fluid
Okay.
out in Colorado, and
Mm-hmm.
he told us about the what's it called? The smoke, the
Smoky treats.
smoky treats.
Yeah, smoky
They have
treats.
smoky treats in
Yeah,
Colorado
smoky
Alright.
treats.
that we cannot have here unless you have a prescription.
There we go.
All right. Yes.
A prescription, is that what they call it now?
Very
Nice.
much so.
But we had a good time. We went out, him and Greg and me and my father, we went to a local brewery and we hung out and we downed lots and lots of beer.
Nice.
We had some friends join us there, and
Some friends. It was like every 10 minutes.
what was the story he said? He told you about buying a beer. If
He says, I'll buy beer. I forget if I might be saying it wrong, but he goes, I'll buy every round of beer for everybody that you know. For every 10 minutes somebody walks in the door that knows you, which was pretty much like 3 hours. So so halfway through he's like, all right, I take that back. I'm not
Tapping
paying.
out.
I'm not paying that bill.
Uncle.
So,
exactly.
but it was pretty funny. But I can't help it. I'm popular. What am I going to say?
Yes, you are. So, Mr. Popular, what show is this?
This is our 17th show.
No, it's our 14th.
That's what I said. 14.
Yeah, it does seem like
I
a long
had-
time since we did one, and
I had 4 fingers in them, but that's all right.
yeah. So yeah, we were off the last 3 weeks, and
So I was
guess
right
we're-
on.
We'll bring it up later, but yeah, we're gonna
just
be
didn't
off the
have those
next
shows.
2 again, unfortunately. But then I think the summer looks pretty well open. In other words, we should be doing most Fridays once we get into the end of this month. So anyway, should we go over our sponsors since it's been
Sure,
a while? Cleveland
absolutely.
Bourbon Co-op, Royal Havana Cigars, Simply Greek, Low Imports, Roll and Smoke Barbecue, Chagrin Valley Beverage, 21 Staves, North Coast Jazz Ensemble, and Rawhide Firearms.
Amen, bro.
All
Very
right.
nice, very nice. Yes, we appreciate y'all.
Have you heard from Mark?
Yes.
Have you heard from Mark at all?
I have not heard from Mark in a while.
I'd love to get him
I
back over.
sent, I always send him the show link on Fridays, so he at least is aware.
That's what I'm talking about.
And
Good
hopefully
guy.
we can get him back
Good guy.
in here someday here. That would be fun.
We have great sponsors. We really do.
Yeah, we had dinner with one of our sponsors earlier this week.
Yes,
it
we
was
did.
very nice.
Yes, it was. North Coast Jazz Ensemble. So
Yeah,
they came over and
absolutely.
brought dinner, and his wife's family, they own a restaurant, and they came over and hung out with us. We had a great time. It was very nice. And there was a ton of food. There wasn't any space on that table up there. I'm like,
No.
are you inviting people, or is it just us 4? Like, no, this is all for you. I was like,
Yeah.
so I've been Mexican all week.
You've been Mexican all
Leftovers.
week,
All week.
senor.
Yeah. Listen, gringos, don't mess with me, gringos. Okay?
Give me the tequila, man.
Yeah, give me the
arriba,
tequila.
arriba.
Yeah. It's like, why are you going through my underwear drawer? Shut up, man. I'm just trying to look. I'm looking for something to wipe my hands with. You know what I'm saying?
What do you expect? This is the Whiskey Roundtable.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
What's this stain over here? So shut up. Don't worry about it. Put that down.
Oh,
hurt yourself.
now we're out of line.
So Zach, what have you been up to? We haven't seen you in a while, but
Yeah, it's vacation season. Just got back from the Outer Banks.
Nice.
Rented
okay.
a big house up in Corolla on the north side of the
North
island.
side of the island, sure.
Had 16 friends.
Wow.
I thought you were going to say bottles of whiskey, but
So that must have cost
Also
you, like,
16 bottles of whiskey.
Right. I
Is
was-
the house still standing after
Yeah.
you left?
Yes.
well,
very
the fire
much so.
department showed up after they pulled out, but that's all right.
Yeah. I was
No
gonna
big
say
deal.
we left it in the rearview mirror, so
Yeah, that's what
Whatever
I'm saying.
happened,
Was
happened.
it like this?
yeah.
Wow!
Bye.
oh gosh.
No, it was good though. It was good though. I tried. I believe it was. What was it? I always bring like a decent bottle to polish off, and I did the Shinobu 10.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a Japanese single malt.
How
Oh
was
my
that?
God, was it buttery smooth?
Oh,
I'd never
okay.
heard of it before. Picked it up down at Silver Spirits, and it was
Yeah, I know.
fantastic.
That's what I've had some disappointing Japanese single malts, but I do need to give them more of a try because a lot of people have raved about them, and I hear that there's just buttery smoothness that
Shinobu 10.
that's what the Japanese go for. So
Can you buy that up here or?
Yeah. I got it down in Akron. I'll bring you guys a bottle if you
Oh
want.
no, we can.
We're just curious.
I just was curious. I didn't know if you bought it down there.
No,
the
no.
store you referenced, I'm not familiar with. So.
Oh, ABC. That's
that one I know.
Yeah, North Carolina's liquor agency. They don't have a whole lot down there. I'm
They
not gonna
don't.
lie.
No, South
Nothing.
Carolina's a different story. North Carolina, a whole different beast.
Absolutely
Virginia doesn't
nothing.
have
Yeah.
much either.
Yeah, Virginia has nothing. I have more than Virginia does.
gee,
Sorry, Virginia. I
You're
didn't
probably
call your
right.
girlfriend, but maybe next week. All right, girl.
gee, what are you smoking tonight?
I am smoking one of our Royal Havana 770 Maduro cigars, Ecuadorian, Honduran. It's a very. I'm starting to struggle it now because I really haven't eaten, but it's starting to. It's like a smoky treat almost.
It's
you
a
know?
smoky
Yeah.
treat.
So is this a whiskey roundtable cigar?
It is. It's just
Oh,
not banned.
nice.
I did. I haven't had
Yeah,
these ones
okay.
banned.
Yeah.
Well, you smoked it down to where the band would no longer be able to.
Right, that's
hang
true.
out,
But so I started this cigar about 2 hours ago because I came home. Busy week, very busy week. Business is very good. I appreciate that.
Busy,
But
worky,
busy, worky. So where was I going with this? Oh, so I started this because I usually smoke a cigar when I'm cutting the grass.
And that's what you were doing when I pulled up tonight.
So when I was down by the road cutting the grass, some people drove by, mainly men in pickup trucks, gave me the thumbs up.
Was it the thumb or the middle finger?
I can't tell.
Okay.
But it could have been, probably was the middle finger, but that's all right. At least they acknowledged.
That just
So-
means they know you.
Yeah.
Either way, they know you.
Okay, well, yeah. So another.
Go ahead, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna
What's
be
everybody
rude.
pre-gaming with tonight? So
I'm pretty. My tongue's already drunk, and I've only had one drink. I'm
'cause you didn't-
I'm pre-gaming Widow Jane. I'm pre-gaming Flatboat, and I'm pre-gaming 1910 Old Forester.
All that.
okay,
huh?
well
I was
that's
gonna say,
all
you're ahead of
American
me.
whiskey. Keeping with the theme for tonight, I am doing Glen Guile single malt.
Nice.
That's a Campbelltown.
Camel
Very
toe.
nice. I
Nothing
took
better
this
than a camel toe.
Took this to
Easy now. Go ahead.
took this up to Toronto for a wedding I was at last weekend,
Yeah.
and
They threw you out?
almost, but
Okay.
it was quite a night, and yeah, we just had a lot of fun. So thanks again to Jake and Susan for inviting us, and met a guy at the wedding. Shout out to Ron Vaccaro. He may be watching.
Ah,
So
awesome.
if you're watching, Ron, welcome. So what's next?
Well,
you ready?
I,
ready
can I
to
tell
move
my
into
story?
the
Can I
whiskey?
tell my
Oh
story?
yeah, go. You got a story?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead, because
So-
we have plenty of time because it's
We got an early start tonight.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the crowd to roll in.
We got like one person on the scroll. What the hell's going on? No, just kidding. So I did a bad thing, and on Saturday, and I went to a kid's birthday party. That wasn't good. And then my buddy Fresh called me, and I went to his house to meet up with some friends of ours. And while I was there, another friend of mine hit me up and said, come on over. So I went over to his house, and the next thing I know, I woke up, and I looked around and was like, where the hell am I at? Then my wife called me, and she's like, where the hell you at? I'm like, I think...
I didn't say hell. It was
it was
Yeah.
it was the 4-letter word,
the Mother Queen.
the
word.
Mother Queen. She called me to see you
Fudge.
next Tuesday. But anyway,
Well, yeah, I did too.
so
Did
anyway,
you
I
hear
was
that?
so hungover. So hungover on Sunday. I was like boom. And my brother was in town, so from Wednesday to Sunday was a drink fest. And we had so much fun. Some friends came over that we haven't seen in a while, that were my brother's friends, if you will. And so
We saw them at the brewery. That's
saw them
and
at the
invited
brewery,
them.
right? So
Yeah.
anyway, Goran and Alien, Cosmin, if you will, they were busting my chops, and I didn't drink. This is the first alcohol I've drank since Saturday.
When your liver's still
That's
cold.
fair.
My liver is so mad at me.
No,
But anyway,
please
so
stop.
Cosmin, being Cosmin, he says to me, so when you woke up, did your ass hurt? I said, no, but my jaw is killing me. But anyway,
So why were you at the Were you working the kids' party, making balloon animals, or what?
No,
were you
no,
at the
I was the Yeti. I was the guy there.
Working.
I walked around the yard.
Hey, remember
know.
when you were in the tub and you were a kid and you would blow bubbles?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Well, I saw him that same day. But anyway,
Told me to tell you hi.
Okay.
he asked me how my mother was doing. I said, let me ask her. Hey, Mommy. Oh, my goodness. True story.
Okay.
No, but yeah, I'm still trying to get over that. But
Yeah, well, shit happens. At least I didn't drink and drive Barb Town.
well, no, you did the responsible thing.
I did the responsible thing. And then my brother beat me home in the morning, which was really scary because I came home at 6:30 in the morning, and my brother was pulling in the driveway right in front of me. So he's like, "You're just getting home?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it right now, but I'm going to bed."
So he brings me donuts. Like that's gonna make everything better.
What are you talking about?
Message received.
I even got you a cherry pie. Wasn't that a song? Cherry pie?
She's my
Cherry pie.
pie.
That's right,
Yeah.
girlfriend. So.
Anyway, we do not own the rights to that music. Anyway, so Wizard,
Yes.
how was all your traveling while we were away?
I mean, it was great, except someone broke into our house while we were away.
Oh, what did they take?
No whiskey, but they cleaned out the medicine cabinets. Took all our antidepressants.
Really? All your antidepressants?
Yeah. I sure as hell hope they're happy.
There it is.
Oh my god, you're stupid.
Sitting there.
Okay.
Do I laugh?
All
Did he
right.
actually get robbed? I don't know.
No, no, but it was we were in Los Angeles, and then we were in Nashville, and then we were in Toronto, and so yeah, it's
Look
been
at you.
been a whirlwind
You guys are
for a
lazy.
couple of weeks.
In all honesty, though, you really went to a great concert.
Yes,
in LA.
we were out visiting Cameron, and we bought the tickets a year
Where,
ago
ABBA?
for this ABBA. No, although that would have even those would have been hard tickets to get. I'll bet, but no, we were at this '80s. It's called
The Carpenters?
oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank. It's like Sad Fest, but that's not it. But it's
I had
Cool
it.
World or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was '80s, all '80s bands, fantastic '80s, but the best of the best, like whatever Karen's usually playing as we're warming up before the show. All those bands were there.
The
Not
Furs
in
you
excess,
said did
but
great.
Furs, everybody, Morrissey, Bauhaus, Blondie,
Berlin.
Berlin, Missing Persons. Yeah, there was quite a.
Oh, that would have been right up
Talk
my
about
alley.
missing persons. That was me Saturday night.
Oh no.
Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
But English beat. So I would just say most of the bands were impressively had it together and still had it. Some
Cool.
were showing their age a little bit. But
Nobody on the stage
But
with
they
a
got
walker?
they got a lot of love for trying. Let's put it that way.
Awesome.
Well, yeah, I mean, you think the 80s were 40 years ago.
Oh, I know.
So, I mean...
And some of those artists, we loved when we were kids, basically just in college or out of college, and they were probably their late 20s, early 30s.
Sure.
So some of them are in their 70s, and they're out still rocking pretty well.
You didn't throw your underwear on the stage, did you?
No, somebody else did, though.
All right.
Threw
Perfect.
my underwear out there. But-
Which reminds me, we're going to see Tom Jones. So
Oh, yes, we
oh,
are.
what's new, man?
that's
Oh.
my man right there.
Talking about... No, he's got to be... I don't even want to guess, but, I mean,
He's got to be 70, 80 or something, I would think.
close to 80.
Yeah, I would say he's
Yes.
close to 80. I think he is 78 years old. But well, look, we went there, I don't know, probably almost 10 years? 10 years? More
Yeah,
than 10 years
probably
ago.
like 15, 20
Where
years
were we
ago.
at? The
We were at the
downtown.
House of Blues downtown.
What a
And
great
we
show.
saw him.
But anyway, I'm
Great
sure
show.
that will be just a great spectacle, great thing to be a part of. So, all right, we are a whiskey show, so I think we should
That's
probably move into the realm of whiskey.
All right.
We should.
And so, Karen, why don't you just introduce what we're going to be doing this week, and then before we get into the next phase.
Okay.
I can do that. So we have a
81.
81.
Well,
He's
80
Tom
81
Jones
years
is
old,
81.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Thanks,
yeah.
Bill.
Bill's our fax checker over here. Usually that's Zach's job, but since he's a guest today, we won't burden him with that.
So anyway, I would like to thank Wizard for bringing this bottle tonight. It is from the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society.
And we'll thank Lindsay because we're supposed to
I knew it was somebody else. I knew you couldn't pull it off.
Yeah, Christmas gift from Lindsay.
Very nice.
Come on, deep pockets.
Yeah.
Bring it out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because not only is it the bottle of whiskey, but it's the membership. Because you cannot obtain one of these bottles without being a member. But we'll talk more about that.
Yes, you will. You'll go into the. You got a great whiskey wizard tonight, but just to kind of give you a little teaser, so the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society was formed in 1983. Right there with all your 80s music
Yes,
that we were just
that's
talking
right
about.
in with our.
It was founded by Pip Hills. If you would like more information, or once you see what the wizard has to share, you want to maybe join the group, you can go to their website at SMWS. That's for Scotch Malt Whiskey Society.
Yes, I always want to call it Single Malt Whiskey Society, but it's the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, and every one of their offerings has that same kind of bottle with just the different names and such on them. So, but we're going to get into all that with the Whiskey Wizard. So,
yeah.
Awesome.
But before, go ahead.
I was just going to say real quickly, their memberships start at £65 because they are over in the
About
UK.
$100, yeah.
81.
Okay.
That's
not bad.
At least that's what Google told me,
Okay.
but my clock is off, so.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
No wonder we only had one kid. But anyway, go ahead. That's gone.
Anyway, their memberships start about $80. You can get a 12-month membership festival tasting pack for about $112.
Okay.
Oh, cheap at twice the price.
You get their membership, and you get 5 25-milliliter samples of their festival's rare releases.
Nice.
So you get a little taste of what they have.
Right.
So we were talking about possibly joining that as well. So
I thought you would
That'd
be a
be
great
great.
idea.
Yeah.
especially since I have learned to love Scotch whiskey. So.
Right, and I think we'll talk more about this, but I think it'd be a great idea, if nothing else, for the remainder of the year. It's kind of a nice experiment. Let's really dive in and see what they have to offer, check it out, and
Sure.
give it the full, the full experience, and then see what we think. And maybe if there's a way for me to get to one of their tasting rooms or hangouts, find a way to do that too. But anyway, before we move into the next segment, let's do a little bottle can.
Oh, shit. Be right back, kids.
We don't have any full moons in this one, do we?
Oh,
I don't know. You never know. You're going to have to watch close to all bottle cans.
All right, hold on to your hats, kids.
Hey everyone, it's time for the bottle cam. The bottle cam.
I hope the camera didn't hurt you when it crashed into your head, Greg.
that's all right. I don't mind.
But
Listen, I'm senseless anyway. What's the difference?
yeah, but you're always game for taking one for the show.
Hey, man.
Oh my goodness.
You are stupid. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, before we get in, the scroll's going.
Connection established.
Okay.
The scroll is going crazy out here.
Okay.
so,
Well, what do we got? What do we got?
What
on
we
this?
got out there?
We
Who's
got-
out in the live land out there.
Red Glasses was first to arrive. Red Glasses is
My son Cameron.
Hey,
from
Cameron,
Los
what's
Angeles.
up?
Yes.
are you Sally Jesse Raphael or what's with the Red Glasses? It's probably before your time, Cameron.
Well,
Sorry.
that's his name of his business, Red Glasses Limited.
Oh,
So
okay.
his photography and production and all that. So
Very cool.
yeah, he used to own. His favorite color is red, and he used to have actually red glasses. But something happened, and they got broken, and he's never nobody will let him replace them. Like nobody has red frames that you can actually get prescription lenses in. And I think the ones he originally had were actually sunglass frames.
Sunglasses,
he
yeah.
got the prescription lenses installed in, but nobody will do that for him anymore. They say, "Oh, we can't do that." So he's not had the red glasses in some time. So, so if anybody knows a way to help him with that out there, by all means, let us know.
Frames for
All right.
Cameron.
What else we
Yes.
got on there?
We got Jennifer Boggs.
What's up,
Jen?
girlfriend?
She says, "Welcome back, Whiskey Roundtable."
I actually reached out to
Yes.
her on. We were shopping some liquor, and I reached out to her and asked her if she wanted it. She already had it, but I was gonna hook her up. But
That's usually your line.
what's that?
I already have it.
I already have it.
Or I would say it's more accurate. I have two of those.
Oh yeah, there's bucks in the back.
One to drink and one to look at.
All right. Yeah.
All right,
That's
who
the
else on
best
the
way.
scroll?
We've got your buddy from Texas.
Oh, Justin. Okay, Justin. Hey, Justin, what's going on, dog? Say hello. Hey, Keith. Thanks for Keith Whitlock. Thanks for watching the show with Justin. He doesn't have many friends. And Tom Robinette. What's up, Tommy? What's going on, man? So I'll beat you guys up after the show. You know that. So give me
Cool.
your best scroll. I want to see it.
Our
What else we got?
high-low buddy Pat Patterson is out there.
Patterson, sure. Nicholas T.
Patrick,
What's
good to
up,
have
Nick?
Nicky T.
Nicky T.
We have Rob from up north.
Up north, Rob.
Rob.
He said, "It's been so long."
Oh,
Yes, it has.
shit. Steve Leskovic coming to you from Royal
Steve.
Havana.
Shy Steve.
There we
Oh,
go.
man.
That's what I'm talking
There we
about,
go.
bro. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to think of a state. I'm like, that's not RH. That's not Rhode Island. What
are you talking about?
What is he talking about? He said coming to you from RH, Royal
Royal
Havana.
Havana.
I should have
Sure.
known
Oh.
I thought he was coming today, but
Yeah.
I just assumed.
that. Gotcha.
I just assumed.
So tonight's whiskey is called Tales from a Scuttle, the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society's cask number 53,374. That's it's also known as. There are 200 and some bottles of this, and this bottle happens to be number one. Bottle number one from that cask.
Oh, and you opened it?
Yeah.
That's it. Go there.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about all of their whiskeys are in a way they're kind of one of a kinds, or at least 200 of a kind. So,
Can I run a quick
Yeah.
story? So a very good friend of mine was down shopping whiskey for me, and he got a one-of-one bottle, and on the way home, and he accidentally broke it. So,
oh my God!
but it didn't matter. It was still. I mean, it was something that we really liked, but it was something that was all like he got me two bottles, and the number one bottle was the one that got broke. But it is what it is. But that's cool. That's cool. I mean, you don't see that too often. You
It happens.
It
What are you
happens.
gonna do?
Stuff happens. But it was the thought that counted.
Yeah. So one of the things about the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society's offerings is they're kind of mysterious. They don't really tell you the distillery like most secondary bottlers will tell you. You know what the distillery is that they obtained the cask from, but the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society kind of keeps it a bit of a secret. Although, if you've been around whiskey long enough in Scottish whiskey, you often can figure it out. I think there's a good chance this one is from my favorite distillery on Islay, so we'll have to see. Anyway, the Whiskey Wizard is going to tell us all about that. So.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Can I interrupt? For a second?
Yeah.
So we're talking about whiskeys and one-of-ones and all that. So Tuesday I'm going to Chagrin Valley Beverage. They are doing a Eddie Russell's son, the reserve bottle. So they're going to be there. So I'm going to go there and grab a bottle, hopefully two.
Eddie Russell.
Eddie Russell's son.
his son from
So,
Wild Turkey.
from
For
Wild
those of you
Turkey.
that don't.
Right. So,
No.
Oh, okay.
So I want to grab the bottle and have him. It's from 4 to 6, if I remember correctly, and have him autograph the bottle.
Yep.
Oh, that, yeah, absolutely.
So,
Wow, that's,
you going with me? Okay.
Who's the Wild Turkey girl?
and maybe while you're at
My
it,
mother?
let's have a couple other bottles autographed
If we can,
for November's
that'd be cool.
Wild
Oh,
Turkey Month.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm
no,
sorry.
no
It
problem.
was
So
worth
no,
it.
we're just going to kick it off, and the Wizard's going to tell us a lot more about the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, and we'll see you back here in just a short bit.
See you, kids.
Whiskey Wizard! It's the Whiskey Wizard!
Hello and welcome to the Whiskey Wizard, where we say that whiskey baking takes scientific knowledge and artisan skill and dedication and a bit of the wizard's alchemy of light, air, earth, and fire. Tonight we're talking about the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, or SMWS. For Christmas last year, my daughter Lindsay got me a 1-year membership in the SMWS and this bottle, which could only be obtained if you are a member. So anyway, a while back I did an episode on private whiskey bottlers, and at that time I mentioned the SMWS as one of those that were prominent. Okay, so this evening we'll take a deeper look. According to their website, the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society is the world's leading whiskey club, connecting enthusiasts all around the world to collectively discover the most remarkable spirits from Scotland and beyond. They go on to say that society members enjoy access to the world's most remarkable selection of single cask whiskey through unforgettable tasting events, members' rooms across the globe, and digital gatherings. The Scotch Malt Whiskey Society will elevate your knowledge and appreciation for whiskey. Okay, fair enough. I do like that these are all single cask whiskeys, and I like the extent to which there is a sense of wanting to foster a bit of community around enjoying unique, one-of-a-kind single malt whiskeys. And that's what these are. They certainly are not inexpensive bottles for sure, so this is not a good avenue for you if you are a bargain hunter. For the most part, secondary bottlers will buy a cask from commercial distilleries, bottle them, label them, and sell them. In the case of the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, they only sell to members, and membership costs about $99. The Scotch Malt Whiskey Society claims it has become the ultimate source of the world's finest whiskey. They say for more than 35 years, we have traveled the world in search of the most exceptional whiskey casks hidden away in the most coveted warehouses in countries such as Scotland, Japan, Ireland, and America. Once approved by our expert tasting panel, each whiskey is bottled and shipped to the USA and around the world, where it is offered exclusively to society members through our website or over the phone. Apparently, the SMWS was founded in 1983 in Edinburgh, Scotland. And what began as a small group of friends with a shared appreciation for whiskey has since grown into an international community boasting nearly 30,000 members in over a dozen countries around the world. For a little more on the history side, the origins of the society lie in Philip Pip Hill's travels around the Scottish Highlands in the late 1970s, during which he sampled several whiskeys drawn straight from the cask. Hills was so affected by what he tasted that in 1978, he persuaded several acquaintances to share in the cost of a cask from the Glenfarclas distillery. They say that your membership comes with a team of whiskey experts who are one call or email away and eager to help you navigate the collection, answer any whiskey questions, compile a tasting for your friends, or simply find the perfect bottle that you're looking for. Okay, that's all well and good, I guess. Pretty neat. So let's look at the first bottle I got with my membership. As you can see, it's called Tales from a Scuttle. Okay, so Scuttle is a metal container with a sloping hinged lid and handle used to fetch and store coal for a domestic fire. Probably not to be confused with scuttling a ship, which means to intentionally sink it. So I take it to mean that there is likely a smoky character involved here. This bottle is from the SMWS's cask number 53,374. Apparently this is bottle number 1 of 225, so pretty special. And it's a 1 of a 225 kind. Pretty cool. Oh, and this bottle seems to be from an Isla distiller and was bottled on November 16th, 2010. It's 10 years old and its cask was a refill ex-bourbon hogshead. That's unique in itself, as bourbon is rarely aged in a hogshead cask as far as I'm aware. It contains tasting notes here on the bottle as well that we'll let Karen tell you about when we get to tonight's tasting. So my good friend and fan of the show, Glenn Stebbings from Manhattan Beach, California, has been an SMWS member for several years. He tells me he's been a member for about 8 years. He really likes the access to unique bottles of single malt not available anywhere else because of unique aging in barrels they have purchased with aging periods taking place in their warehouses. He says the social events are enjoyable and have been held at some of the great locations like the LA Athletic Club and some classic historical hotels in Los Angeles. So look, thanks very much, Lindsay, for this wonderful gift and opportunity to check out the SMWS. If you want to have some unique access to one-of-a-kind, single-cask, single-malt Scottish whiskies that are a bit of a mystery as to their provenance, along with some opportunities for community built around it, this might be just a thing for you. I will go forward down this path and report back occasionally to let you know how it's all going. So for now, this is Douglas Dunbar, the Whiskey Wizard, for the Whiskey Roundtable. Cheers, Slàinte, and now back to the live show.
Energy, folks.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
We are back.
So that kind of gives you the lowdown on the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. And like I said, we'll check that out and try some more of these whiskeys after tonight. And maybe get to one of their events and just let you know how all that's going. So if you're a Scotch whiskey fan, see if this is up your alley. So,
Woo!
like I said, yeah. So, like I said,
Was that a hootie hoot?
It's kind of unique in that you don't really know what you're getting. You kind of have to figure it out, but there's a lot of camaraderie and fun involved. So, hey.
Whiskey and fun.
Amen.
Now you're talking my language.
What's the risk there, I think. So, yeah.
That's right.
So we're getting into the next phase of possible tasting. Do we want to take a quick ride on the bottle cam one more time?
Bottle cam number
All right.
2?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's see what we got going here.
Hey everyone, it's time for the bottle cam. The bottle cam.
Excuse me.
Three places.
So I don't know. That's probably like That's like 3 or 4 bottle cams now without anybody's bum being in there. So
Oh, look at you! You're so nice.
Well, I just
It's a
have
new
to.
record.
I just have to think. One of my friends that posed that for me. That was good. He was my what do they call that? Your stand-in, so to say.
yeah.
Oh, your body double?
My body
Yeah,
double.
yeah, there you go.
What do they call it? Oh, stuntman.
I don't know. There was
Stuntman.
2 of something.
I
in
was
there,
thinking more like ass man, but then anyway.
Oh.
I don't know. We were sitting here one day, and then all of a sudden,
It just
somebody just
happened.
dropped trow, and I couldn't unsee it. and
you know, the bottle cam just does its thing. So, okay, so we are going to taste the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society's Tales from a Scuttle cask number 53. What's the cask number, Greg?
53,000
1,374.
miles per hour. That's
Okay.
what I said.
Okay.
what?
So, I have a guess where this is from, and I don't really know for sure, but I think if I feel like when I taste this, I'll be able to tell you which Isla distillery this is from.
Okay. So I'm not much into Scotch.
I get one hint because the color is for an Isla, and it's very light.
Very light.
Very light, clearish amber. It's very much like the most of the whiskeys that come from, in fact, my favorite distillery in Scotland. So
So would you
Lindsay,
con-
I
yeah.
give you, if that's what this is, I'm a lot of credit for. I'm assuming you had some say in which bottle to pick here. So
Can I ask a
Yeah.
dumb question? Because I'm on the whiskey side of bourbons and regular whiskeys rather than Scotch. So would I be wrong if I say maybe a 1 char or a toasted?
well, yeah, I mean Scottish, I don't know. That's a good point. I don't think in Scotch whiskey they talk about char number that often.
Okay.
Because it's usually some type of secondary, first fill bourbon cask anyway.
Okay.
But that's a good point. I mean,
I was just a
yeah,
curious
I
question.
wonder
that's
if
all.
they even pay attention to that because some bourbon casks are going to be 5 char and some are going to be 2. So, or even 1. So
Awesome.
I don't really know. That's a good question. But let's go nose this one.
It's strong on the nose.
To me, it's not. It's real light on the nose to me. Just my personal.
Well, it's
It's got an undercurrent to it though. That's
Sneaks up on you.
yeah.
I don't get that.
well when I
Pure
open my
ethanol.
mouth,
No.
I really get more of it. Okay,
It's tropical to me.
I'll go first. I get some. You said tropical. I get some coconut and vanilla,
Okay.
but I also get like seaweed, and I get a little bit of like
I think I dated her.
coal dust. No.
Cold dust.
Coal.
Yeah.
What's coal dust
Well,
smelling?
have you ever had coal like in a
You-
bin?
Just for
We're bad
Christmas.
at
Just for
Christmas.
Christmas. Other
You
than
were
that,
bad
I've never
That's
had.
what happened. I mean, in my stocking, that's how I know. But
Either that or he used to rummage through the chimney.
Yeah.
Was
No.
it your stocking or somebody else's?
no, honestly, I know that because when
was
I was
wearing those
an
stockings?
intern, I interned. I interned at a coal mine in Western Pennsylvania
Gotcha.
my senior year.
It's got subtle notes of the bony dump.
Yeah. But it's
dumped?
in a good way. I think it's like I get that coal dust smell in a good way.
I get that. It's almost like the earthy, like mineral
Yeah.
component of it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm getting. Am I crazy? I'm getting wintergreen, like a
I haven't
huge
got,
like
not got
wintergreen.
that at all.
I can see that, but
Yeah, yeah.
no,
I
I'm
would,
not.
To me, the herbalness I get is more like a rosemary,
Yeah. I'm
Not
like
getting
those-
that at all.
like a little bit. So the audience is agreeing
that.
with
I'm
me
not
on
getting that
that.
at all. All right. Let me hit this real quick.
I'm getting the earthy that's very prominent to me. Definitely smells like a scotch.
Yeah,
Definitely like an Isla Scotch, that's for sure.
which is fair.
I get that like the sea, salty sea smell.
Yeah.
I could see salt in there. Yes. I can. I don't get any of the wintergreen, but sometimes I don't get it on the nose, but I may get it in the finish or
You may
whatever.
get it where?
On the nose.
I'm sorry, I'm bad. I know.
Seaweed
Yeah.
on the nose.
Seaweed
you
on
get
the
that?
nose.
You
Hey.
get that?
Better than nuts on your chin. That's
There
for
you
sure.
go.
So,
All right.
Dun-dun.
All right, kids, are we diving in this or
Yes,
what?
that's
All
right.
right.
Absolutely.
All right, let's do it. I get smoke.
Ooh.
I get more like menthol.
So this is a single cask. I don't remember what the. It's definitely a single cask, and oh man, so
Wow.
That
not
is
to jump the gun, but
sweet.
this is my kind of whiskey.
Yeah, that's good.
It's got
Look how happy he is.
I know it's a real joy.
it's got a long finish of smoke,
Yeah.
but it's pleasing. It's not like heavy.
Yeah.
It's just enough.
It's still got like that menthol bright note that carries
Yeah.
through and
Yeah.
kind of makes it manageable.
And at the end, and I just only had one little taste of it. And I'm gonna try it again, but I get that. Besides the smoke at the finish, I get that tropical.
I do get some like burnt coconut, and also I get like barbecued. I'm just thinking of some type of
like-
seafood, like when you barbie it on the
Yeah.
grill, like
Shrimp on the Barbie.
exactly.
on the bar,
That's what I get.
I'm
There's
getting
also-
a lot of sweetness on
And
it too.
some-
Yeah, I get a ton
a
of
And
smoke.
lot
then
of
Yeah.
get
sweetness
some like
for an
doughy, like bread dough sweetness.
Yeah.
You guys are so good at like pulling out different flavors and that. Here I sit here and I go smoky, salty, ocean, peat.
It
and
is
Well, that's
kind
a
of-
lot.
it-
I mean,
it-
that's
it
that's
is.
probably sums it up pretty well. But there,
I get some. I would say I get some salt on the palate.
It's not salty, but you.
No, but I
it's
mean,
like
I get that
sea
salty.
salt.
Yeah, you know.
I'm sorry.
it's not. We know it's not true salt because that's. I mean, not really possible.
Nowhere near
But
close, right?
but it has that, and I just think with Isla whiskeys, it's just because it's been in that ocean air, and that just gets imparted in the whiskey.
Yes.
It's like you get a little bit of the sea. The,
I get a
breeze,
little-
the mist from the sea and all that finds its way into the whiskey.
I get. Second time I've tried it, I do. After the second time, I do get a little bit of heat out of it.
Yeah,
Or the first time I tried it, I didn't get the heat out of it.
yeah, it's cask. It is cask strength, so I did notice some heat. But,
That makes a lot of
but
sense.
it's really softened
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
and I do get a touch of stone fruit. Some peachiness, and maybe that goes with your tropical. It's in there, some coconut, some peach to me.
I get the bread, bakery dough
Was it
taste on the
Italian bread?
aftertaste.
Just kidding.
No, it's almost like a sourdough, to be honest with you.
I remember her.
I get the peach thing.
So
though.
this
Yeah,
probably,
that's
I mean,
Sorry, kids.
the
me just being
audience,
an a-hole,
the
but that's
audience
okay.
is, yeah.
Just trying to make sure everybody's awake.
So our audience member tonight is not a big fan of peaty kind of smoky whiskeys, but
It is peaty
But-
and
yeah.
it's smoky, but it's good. You know what I'm
this
saying?
is
It's
thi-
balanced.
I-
It is.
I'm,
It really
yes.
is. I agree.
Yeah, I just absolutely love this. It's so much of what I love in Scottish whiskey. So
Awesome.
So this is something, me being one of the newer Scotch lovers, when I first would try this, it's something that I like and very medicinal
Yeah.
tasting. And you can taste that in there, but it's not strong. It's just like a real...
I think that
Yeah.
comes. I
Small
think that comes
hint.
with the smoke, though. I think
Yeah.
it comes with the smoke.
well, it doesn't have, to me, like some of those Lafroigs maybe have that band-aidiness.
Sure.
Yeah.
It doesn't really
It's there,
go
though.
that far. It has some of
Just
that, but
very, very
does
subtle
have a-
to me.
I don't know where you guys get Band-Aid from Scotch.
Well, no,
You ever
actually,
like open up Band-Aids?
yeah, that's
Especially like when we're old,
O-
Zach.
open up Band-Aids and say, peaty.
There was no
I love you.
the old
And then you put it on your
tin-
cheek.
well, he's
chin over
led
it.
a shelter like he never really had. His mom didn't have to put on any band.
Hey now, hey now.
Oh.
No, I think honestly, when I was a
Some
kid,
dirt in it.
I had something every week. My mother had to
You were klutzy
doctor
too,
out
huh?
it. Yeah, I guess.
It's
I
a
guess
Gemini.
Our daughter
That's
was
what
that
it
way.
is.
No, she could. smack herself with a spoon eating cereal in the morning, and you have to take her to the dentist. Or, she had a scratch over here on her ear because the dog licked her. Every week it was something.
I never broke anything, but I had lots of cuts. Lots of.
It's a Gemini thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We're too busy.
So we're gonna rate this?
Oh yes.
Yes.
So,
look, yeah, go ahead.
Doug, why don't you lead us off?
Yeah,
since this is your.
You seem to.
So, this is my definitely my favorite whiskey thus far in 2022.
All right.
I love Isla's. I believe this is probably from my favorite distillery called Isla. Further research maybe will bear that out, but I just love it. It's really well balanced. It has all those flavors that we talked about, in my opinion, in the right proportion for my taste at least. And I'm giving this a 4.72.
Wow.
That's up there.
That's way up there.
Yes, it is. It's up in rarefied air to my liking. And unfortunately, I may never be able to find this exact bottle.
Exactly.
That is one of the downfalls of this. But but I bet if I could go, I am going to go tomorrow to their site and see if I can find a second bottle of this particular whiskey. We'll see. That'll be another test of.
Right.
Will this make it into your high-low bottle that you share? What do you call that?
The hammer hang. Yes,
make it into the hammer hang?
I think. Well, I don't. See, I don't have the hammer hang this year. That's not my responsibility.
Oh, it's not your responsibility.
So it won't make it into the official hammer hang, but it will make it into my unofficial hammer hang or hammer hangs that I will be bringing.
Hammer hangs, plural.
Yeah, we're gonna hook it up.
Yeah,
hook it up. The boys are gonna be in for
Greg likes to help me bring some extra fun for the guys.
Absolutely, for sure.
So yeah. So all right. So Zach, how about you? Why don't you give us your impression?
Knee-jerk reaction was 4.5. That one is up there for me. Okay. I thought it was too high, so I'm glad you overshot me on that one.
Okay.
But no.
Okay.
It's wonderfully balanced, but still got a really full flavor. I love it.
Awesome.
All right, so nice score, 4.5, and then that brings us to Karen. Why don't you?
All right, my score. I'm having a hard time pulling a number today.
Okay.
I think I'm going to give it a straight 4.
All right. Wow. So we're all in. Unfortunately, we're all in. Must have this in my collection. We don't know that we'll be able to accomplish that.
But
I don't know, but I'm keeping that bottle. But anyway.
Big G to you, and I have often been close, but this is a Scotch, so let's see what you got.
I'm going with the 4.2.
4.2. Man, I'm excited. Lindsay, good job. What a nice pool that everybody here, and we'll have to go out to the audience. So we have a score out there. We know you're not a fan of peaty whiskey.
The peaty, the smoky. The Band-Aid, I absolutely agree with Karen with the Band-Aid.
The little tin box.
The metal tin box to smell it. So that's not my game, and I would give it like a 3-4 because it's
even
not,
for you, that's a pretty
but
good
it's
score.
balanced. I agree with what you guys said. It's balanced.
Yeah.
I could drink this. Like some of the Ardbergs and some of the harder hitting stuff, I can't even drink. I can drink this, so that's why I'm giving it a 3-4. But I would not put this in my collection because I would not.
I think for you,
your son would love that.
That's a pretty
Yes.
good.
He would love that.
Corey would like.
He'd be right at the top.
That's I think coming from you, a 3.4 is a pretty good testament, and
very good.
I'm sure Corey would really enjoy this. So
no names.
Okay.
No names.
Oh.
No, he said it. It's okay.
So anyway, Lindsay, excellent job. Thank you very much.
Yes, Lindsay,
if this is any
fantastic.
indication of what we can expect from Scotch Malt Whisky Society selections, I'm all in. I'm looking forward to trying some more, and we'll see how that all goes. So
Lindsay says, "Yay! So glad you all like it, especially the Wizard. I did choose it over the other options, mostly for the Isla connection."
Nice. Yeah, she knows that.
Awesome.
That Dad loves that. So, man, everything's above 4. That's just a big whiskey for the round table. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Amen.
That's right. So, I mean, that's worthy of, if I, can do my job here. There we go.
Very nice, Lindsay. Fantastic.
Nicely done. Very excited by it.
Yes,
very
Good
excited. So
pick.
It was a great pick.
beautiful.
For sure.
Just love it. Again, I said it's my favorite whiskey of the year so far. So, and of course, it's not surprising, being in Isla and.
So, take me back. I'm off on time, so I'm just gonna say I don't know what time it is. How much time we have left?
We're good. We're good. So we can even get some news in today.
So help me remember, and maybe some others. You've got Scotland. Where is Isla in relation to geographically? Where is that?
So Isla is in the southwest part of Scotland, off the coast.
Okay.
And it's not very big, but it's got like 12 or 13 distilleries. I think Ardnahoe, or there's another one coming online soon. And it's got loads of peat. That's why the whiskeys are peaty there. It's where a lot of Scottish peat still comes from. It's still got a very thick deposit of peat, and so that's another reason that there's a lot of peaty whiskey that comes from there. It's just a little bit north from Campbelltown, which is the peninsula in the far southwest, and that's that's kind of where there used to be a lot of distilleries. There's only a few, 2 or 3 left there that are really putting out product. But
can I be an asshole? Most
Why
of my
ask?
Most of my life.
You have the floor.
Just you.
So I just had this scotch again. I just tasted. Of course, I smoked my cigar, and I want to change my.
You want to change your
I
score?
want to change my
For
cigar.
both?
So
oh my
no,
God!
I will
it's
give
never.
you-
This pairs so well with the cigar right now.
So
I'm not kidding you.
I'll keep
And-
your 4.2, but with cigar. And what are you smoking, dear?
I'm smoking a Jaime Garcia.
Jamie, for those of you. Okay.
So what's your
Awesome.
with cigar score?
What's my new cigar?
Yeah.
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 I'm going to go with a 4.35.
All right.
Okay.
Even
Let's
better.
pump
And
up those
I-
numbers.
No, I'm dead serious. I mean, I just lit the cigar. You watched me, and I wanted to just try it with the cigar and see how it was, and it changed the whole dynamics. So I apologize for the bad score.
So the Jaime Garcia, what is that? A special, I don't know, brand, special version?
Yeah, I mean,
What do
I
you call
like
that?
these cigars. It's another Maduro cigar. I didn't do the homework on it today, but I've been smoking these for a long time. I'm that guy that I smoke and enjoy for years. And
Reserves. What does that say?
yeah, go ahead. I can't.
Reserve Especial.
Yes. So I mean, I just happened. I finished my earlier cigar, obviously, and jumped into this, and then I just, while you guys were talking, I just lit the cigar, and I had some scotch, and I was like, wow, what a pairing. What a
So
pairing.
yeah, no, that's great.
So I'm
Good.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the show.
Here, wait. Let me try this.
Oh shit, Negro.
So how do you like? Do you know the proper pronunciation of Jaime?
Jaime?
Jaime.
Is that like Harry?
Yeah.
Jewish now.
Yeah, Jaime.
Yeah, I did graduate from an all-Jewish school, but anyway, we won't talk about
I would
that.
agree with you. The smokiness of the cigar
It's
really
it
sets
really
off
brought-
the
it
smokiness
really- it
of
really brought it
the
out.
whiskey. Absolutely.
Really brought it
I
out.
feel
So
like
I
this can hold
apologize
up,
that I had
too.
to change my score, but
It does
It's
hold up.
great.
It does. You're exactly right,
fantastic.
Zach. It does hold
really
up.
is fan. I'm listen. Here's me.
Honestly, I'm going to try to see if I can't swing. I'm going to go to their site and see if they have any more of these left, because it's one of the best whiskeys that I've ever had. So I have to say
So
that.
nice. Oh my goodness.
And I would
So-
like to say, Doug, Whiskey Wizard, I am so impressed that I just kind of off the cuff asked you about the geography of Scotland, and you are right there like that. That is
Well,
so
I'm not surprised. I'm
cool.
not
I
surprised.
guess this is why he is the wizard, because he is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to.
I
this
know
kind
my
of
Scottish whiskey, then. At least I can say that.
I know. So I knew I wasn't putting you on the
Yeah.
spot. I knew it was going to be right in your. What do you call that?
So, yeah, and everybody, if you go to look at a map, the southwestern
nice.
corner of Scotland off the coast, you'll see this island. You'll know that's what it is, because right below it is the Campbelltown Peninsula. So,
Awesome.
Okay, so we can do a little news today before we
let's jump on the
close out.
scroll before we do.
Okay,
that.
yeah,
Is that
great
okay with you
ideas. Yeah, good idea. We got a
So-
nice. Wow, there's a lot of people out there. A lot of
Wow.
scrolls.
Shoo. Lindsay, who did gift this bottle, she loves the bottle cam. It's always an adventure. And she laughed. But she said, I knew I couldn't go wrong with that. I had no idea how you would like it. She is humbled and honored to have randomly chosen this bottle for you all to enjoy.
Amen. I mean, it is, and I'm not, it's not as much as I wanted to like this because you got it, Lindsay. It really is. It's one of the finest whiskeys I've ever had. So,
Very nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
very,
really is.
very cool.
Like I said, I enjoyed. I had some that was good. I had my score in my head, and like I said, I just on a fluke when I lit the cigar and drank it, I was like, holy shit, this is a whole different bottle.
I don't even like smoking cigars, but I will tell you, I could light that up and
You're leaving that here, aren't you?
I'm definitely gonna have
He's
some.
about to fight you
when
over
we
that.
have our after show
I'm just
meeting on the
teasing.
when I have our after show meeting on the porch, I definitely am going to have some more. That's for sure.
Amen.
I
Porch
love it.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jen notes that maybe one of the notes that we're getting here is salty nut skins.
Oh,
So,
of
yeah.
course, Jennifer. Them
Message received.
titties. Them titties.
Yes.
But anyway.
Yes.
and she does say Russell's Reserve is delicious. Yeah, I am so looking
Oh.
forward to that Tuesday thing, which you
Tuesday.
try to Jones me out of.
Well, I saw it on Ohio Liquor, and then one of my vendors, if you will, that we do cigars at and also buy whiskey from, Chagrin Valley Beverage. He called me today, but I already knew that, and he wanted me to come pack some more cigars in for the signings and all that stuff. So I wanted to make sure that they had plenty of cigars, and he's going to be there for 2 hours signing bottles. So if we could grab 2 bottles and maybe even
Can we
do
bring
one
our
of
turkey
you.
hats
Great.
and he can sign our turkey
Oh,
hats?
No.
You get a better chance of my mother crawling out of her urn.
I
Not
tell you,
happening.
she's a feisty one. She could do that.
She probably is. Yeah. So
Anyway, no,
Anyway, go ahead,
I'm
I'm
really
sorry.
excited for that. So we do have some extra time. I don't know, Doug, you have news.
Yeah, we can do some news. Also, again, I want to thank my other high-low buddies, Glenn Stebbings, for he was a longtime member of the Scottish Malt Whiskey Society, and he's talked a lot about it. And so he also helped in the preparation for the shows.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So, Lafroig launches the 2022 Cardeas edition. So this is something they do every year. That just came out literally this week. It's named after their brand's warehouse number 1. And these are fantastic whiskeys that's, again, just released out. And it's got their signature notes of peat, smoke, and salt, along with hints of vanilla cake and fudge. So, again, probably one I might like. The Glenfarclas Visitor Center apparently was police were involved in investigating an overnight break-in at the Glenfarclas distillery on May 15th.
I wasn't there.
Karen wasn't anywhere close, but according to the distillery, the burglars smashed display cases and stole a bottle of 60-year-old single malt, along with a number of family cask
Inside
releases, one-of-a-kinds valued at more than 100,000 pounds.
Oh, you
So,
jackwagon.
in an Instagram post, the distillery asked anyone who may have been offered these bottles to please contact them. I'm sure they will.
I'm sure there will.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Castle and Key small batch bourbon 2022 release. Again, it's been a while since we've done the news. That came out in March, and so it's a straight bourbon in Kentucky, 49.5 ABV, 4-year-old, priced at just a reasonable $50 a bottle. Again, the release was in May, so it's just out. And I.W. Harper Cabernet Cask Reserve was released in February. So that's out and available depending on your state. with Ohio, I would imagine no. But,
Amen.
Good
maybe
luck.
all of our viewers are not from Ohio. So,
All right.
Woodford Reserve Kentucky Derby bourbon. Well, it's a little late, but that came out in March, and apparently this year it got very high ratings. So,
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Woodford was the major for
yeah.
the Kentucky Derby. Go ahead.
how about the Kentucky? Did any of you bet on the Kentucky Derby?
If I did, I wouldn't be here today.
What was 80 to 1? Was it?
81.
Amen.
And then they didn't.
Unbelievable.
They didn't go in the Preakness, but they're gonna. That horse will be racing in the Belmont this weekend. I think
weekend,
is.
I think you're right.
And so I don't know. What do you think it'll be? Its odds will be for the Belmont.
A lot less than 80
Won't
to
be
1.
80 to 1.
It won't be
anymore.
80 to 1, but will it be will it be rated? Will the odds be as good as a Kentucky Derby winner's odds would normally be? I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say no, too.
Yeah, that's fair. Might have been a
kids.
fluke.
Yeah, might have been a fluke, but
All right, what do
All
we
right,
got, kids?
any other news you got there?
I'll have to remember where I left off here.
Kentucky Derby, Woodford Reserve.
Heaven Hill Heritage Collection 17-year-old was also released in March. ABV 59.1. Reasonably priced at $275 a bottle.
Wow.
Reasonably?
Yeah.
Sarcasm.
All right, so that got us through kind of the news that I had. Thanks again to everyone for watching. If you're with us live, but if you are watching us later on, that's great. Remember, if you if you do miss the live show, remember to go ahead and still watch it whenever it's convenient. It's those total views that help us keep this thing going. We will be off, unfortunately, for another couple weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks around.
So we won't see you again until Friday, June 24th at our regular 7:30 p.m. time.
Our birthday show.
That's our Karen and I our birthday shows. That'll be the birthday show on June 24th. So
It's our birthday month.
yeah, so it's
All right.
birthday month. And so don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page, all that stuff. If you have questions or comments, let us know. And if you want to be a guest on the show, let us know. So our closing quote. Anybody last comments before we
Nope.
go to the closing?
I just want to take
No,
care of
sir.
them dogs.
Okay.
You mind if I scoot out?
Huh?
I gotta
Okay.
Scoot out. They're
Okay.
barking and crazy.
Greg said the dogs
Sorry,
need
kids.
the dogs need
Take
to go
me out,
outside.
Karen.
So
Hasta
Bridget's gonna
Winnebago.
take this.
Thank you.
So this closing quote tonight comes from Sir Winston Churchill. He said, "The water was not fit to drink when I was growing up, and to make it palatable, we had to add whiskey to it. And by diligent effort, I eventually found the water to be the unnecessary component."
Here.
So, all right. Well, thanks for joining us this week, and thanks again, Lindsay. Lindsay, for the whiskey.
All right, I'll take you out. I'm Big G. I'm Karen Helen Keller.
Doug Dunbar.
Why don't you just do mine too, Karen? And Zach.
Delicious.
Good night, everybody.
guys.
We'll see you on the 24th. Have a great couple of weeks, and we'll be back for
Be
some
safe.
fun then. All right. Bye-bye.
If whiskey stopped working, every bar in town would be closing their doors, shutting down. Everybody would be trapped with their thoughts, 'cause nothing numbs the pain like bourbon or scotch. Oh no, oh no, no. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably wasting lots of money trying therapy. If whiskey stopped working, what the hell would I do? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't be over you. If whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, oh, whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped. Jack D would be out of a job. Jameson and Bean would be cut off. Hank Williams songs wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, this whole damn world would be a mess. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably wasting lots of money trying therapy. If whiskey stopped working, what the hell would I do? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't be over you. If whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, oh, whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped, oh. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably halfway out of this town, leaving Tennessee. If whiskey stopped working,